Greetings. This is Blacklight, Elder Blacklight. We've been embarking on a series I'm entitling How Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. And we are attempting to show you how you get sidetracked or how you get distracted from focus. And a lot of tricks are being played on your mind, and various ways that they are played on your mind. The tricks are played on your mind through various mediums. And one I'm going to focus on right now is YouTube, the radio, the music, and the news industry, how it works. It's really three different ones, but actually it's the same. It's just the way or the tool that is used to convey the smoke screen or the lies, And these videos are going to be very, very short, but it's going to be a series of them. And first I got to prep you on why I'm doing this. I heard Monique say, she was standing for her future generation, her babies. And she wasn't going to sell out, and that's how I feel. I'm 71, or 72 rather, years old, and I never did sell out. I was attempting to get into the entertainment business or the music business because I was born and raised here in Detroit. Motown, Berry Gordy, and the crew had a great effect on me because I lived around many of great entertainers and great recording artists in the same area, down the street, on the next street, from many of them. So growing up in Detroit, during the time of Motown, made me, before Motown, became a smash when Berry Gordy was writing for Jackie Wilson. Me and the fellas was down in the basement harmonizing. So I saw and seen a whole lot of things. For you young guys and gals coming up that are carbon melanated or black, I'm gonna try to get the smoke out your eyes. So look, on YouTube, have you noticed that maybe a couple of years ago, there was a heavy presence of black consciousness on YouTube by way of Sinetta TV, and he influenced others to come out with their own black consciousness. Of course, Minister Farrakhan, he was on YouTube and radio and other places with the Nation of Islam. And then, you got the Moors and other people that had YouTube channels and videos, and they were, trying to kick some knowledge. But the main player was Sinetta. And recently, all of a sudden, everyone is beefing with everyone and roasting with everyone, claiming that they know the righteous way to go. And all these accusations, insinuations are being thrown around, saying that everyone has a false religion. Coming up is the metaphysics, quantum physics, narratives, and they even kicking that to the side right now. There's nothing but everybody banging on everybody. They stopped banging on the Caucasian and started banging on everybody else except the Caucasian. And you got an influx of scam artists and pimps and suspected agents. Let's put it like that. And y'all know who they are. SETI, Young Pharaoh, Polite. Everybody now is snitching on everybody, pointing the finger. While you pointing that finger, don't forget, there are 4 fingers pointing back at you. And when they point their finger, they ask for your donations, or if they don't ask for your donation, they ask you to hit that like button. Because they know if you got a bunch of likes on that like button, that'll entice new viewers and followers. Because that's how people roll. They want to know where the party at. And if they see a large gathering of people, they say that joint is jumping. But if they don't see hardly no one in the joint, they might bypass that joint and go where the hot spot is at. These days, people don't too much, they're not orientated towards knowledge. How did that happen? Well, when Sinetta started having those debates, and whoever could out talk or slick talk, some cats could piss in your face and call it rain. When a guy does that, he's real good, and you accept it as rain, but it's actually pure piss. And I got to give it to him. these young cats could speak a word a second. It don't take them a minute like this old cat here. See, the Caucasian know that, and I'm gonna identify this Caucasian Pacific tribe, the Jews, self-proclaimed Jews, and these are the first who came out the caves in the hills of the Caucasus Mountains and was civilized by Moses. Now, I'm going to illustrate and give you what proof I have by using the Bible. The reason why I'm on that Bible has the New Testament, has the Old Testament. The Old Testament by the Jews is called the Torah. You know, by coincidence, the Jews are over in Israel. It's not coincidence. It's been planned for a long time, but they're over in Israel, taking over Palestine. Trump put his stamp on what they're doing when he put an American embassy over there, because the United States is run by Jews, and their headquarters is not Washington, D.C., but New York City. The Jews' headquarters is in New York City, or New York State, that whole state, really. But New York City, New York, is a coincidence, or not a coincidence, that Sinetta Studios is over there in New York. And just about everybody that's beefing, slinging mud on everybody, Poppy, Hassan, and Polite, all them are from New York. And Young Pharaoh, I don't know where he's originally from, but I know he hung out in New York. And then said he was over there hanging out. Said he from Detroit. You know, where the Nation of Islam, the birth of the Nation of Islam, Temple number 1 is at. In Detroit, these brothers over here, as far as black power is concerned, we had black power for the longest. We had the whole city. And Detroit was a major city at one time. You know, it was up there with Chicago and New York. You know, because we had the big three, auto, and we had Motown, the Motown sound. We'll come back with some more of this, so stay tuned. This is how smoke gets in your eyes.